Hello everybody, welcome on back to gameplay here on youtube.com/Seannosaurus. I'm Sean, that's
the Beeb.
And we are playing How to Escape, the first game, because we played the demo a couple of weeks ago, then we played some Sea of Thieves, now we're back to play the first game before the second game comes out. So if you'd like to see more of that, we'll be playing this each Thursday. I looked briefly at a guide, not actually like the solutions, but just a level list, which is probably how I should have phrased it the first time, but I looked at a level list. It looks like there are about 8 levels in the game. So we're going to do 2 today. We'll do 3 in the next 2 parts, and then we will be set and ready so that when the next How to Escape comes out, that'll be up. It comes out on like a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and that'll be up on a Thursday. So if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe down below. You can ring the bell, and you'll be notified when I post new videos. Or hey, at least if you just subscribe, I'm in your what's it called? Your subscription box. Thanks for watching. Let's jump in. Bam. I am on. Oh, I guess, you know what? If you don't know, we'll go back here. If you don't know, and her thing is behind this thing, I'm going to be playing on the gameplay portion of it. We have to talk to each other to help escape. She has certain stuff on her side. I have certain stuff on my side. You're going to see my thing, and we'll be talking and conversing, and I don't know. Will it lead to a divorce? Stay tuned to find out. Bam. There you go. How to escape. Break first. Just for games. Exciting. Riveting. How to Escape is a co-op only game played on 2 different devices. The game is not played online. No connection is required. Start a new game to get all the information you need to begin together. Ask your partner to download the How to Escape companion app. We already have that. For a seamless experience, we recommend using headphones or earbuds and avoiding looking at the other player's screen. We recommend that both players have a pen and paper to take notes. I have my phone.
I have mine as well.
I do actually technically... Oh, I bought my thing. Actually, technically, I have my notebook right here. So I guess I could use that if absolutely necessary. Please note, your partner's companion app must be up to date and compatible with your version of the game. Map's minimum compatible version is 2.0. Your game's version is 2.0. We downloaded this well after this game was released, so your companion app version is 2.0. Your game's version is 2.0. Okay. All right.
My is
2.1. Minimum compatible version is 2.0,
okay.
and then your 2.10. Our game version and my game version is 2.0, and the minimum compatible version, whatever. What?
We're supposed to hit.
What do you mean?
Should I be?
What are you doing? I don't know. What are you doing?
Here.
Why are you playing? Why are you doing? Why you do that? I'm not supposed to look at your screen.
Well, you can't. You don't.
Choose a car.
Because remember on the second one, we had to hit it at the same time.
Well, I haven't hit new game yet. Options. I gotta look at the options. Head bobbing. Turn that off. Timer off. Not recommended. Colorblind mode. Oh, okay.
Wait.
Oh, okay. It's full.
I'll put this.
New game. Oh boy.
See?
Hopefully you're in. Storage. Storage. Describe the symbol to your teammate. It's a triangle. So I see a box. It looks like it's going to have 3 dots. 3 dots across, 3 dots tall. If that makes sense. There's a triangle that goes from the bottom left to the top middle. And from the top middle to the bottom right. And then the bottom right is pointing to the left side of the screen.
I got it.
To the middle. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm working on my descriptions.
No, you're fine.
Next. All right, are we in? You see like a guy walking?
Yeah, we...
Hey!
Hey! Oh, phone.
Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
Is someone there?
Please answer. I am trapped. Help me.
Oh.
Please.
Someone's
help
trapped.
Me. I know you can hear me.
Oh, there's a lady.
Emmy? Emmy? Is that you?
Johan? Oh my god. Help me. Please help me. I am trapped. I don't know what to do. I'll never get out of here. Why? Why?
Calm down. Everything's okay. I'm right here. We'll call the police and get you out of there. hold on.
No, 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 no. Don't do that. We don't know what could happen. Please.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. We'll get through this. I'm here. Tell me what you see around you.
I need you to hurry up.
What do you mean you need mine to
Well,
hurry up?
that's okay.
We're getting in the lore and soaking in the vibes of
Perfectly
the world.
honest, you're in a lot of trouble, especially you, Emmy. Of course, when you're stuck on a train going at full speed and about to crash, it rarely ends well.
Oh.
There's
That's
only
bad.
one way out of this situation.
I have to kiss the
You
conductor.
must go to the front of the train to find and activate the brake lever, but it won't be that easy. Johan, you may not be on the train, but your sister can't manage without you. Otherwise, I won't beat around the bush. Her life is in your hands.
Okay. I am in a very dark room. Where'd the thing go? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I see something. See a light. Light. Where'd the... Oh, okay. I lit it up. How are you doing? Do you need a hand? What's going on?
I have storage. Are we both in storage?
Yeah, so I should be in storage. I see, so on the window, I was able to turn on a light.
Okay.
It looks like it's a tutorial room, like the next kind of thing. Text this keyword to your contact, Mr. Hines? Run, move, interact, cancel. Okay. Enter. Oh, okay. So here, enter a code on the Codex application. Do you have a Codex application? 1789. Can't play the piano. Did I give you anything? Did I do anything? What do you need? Do you need more from me?
I'm looking at a room with like a piano
Okay.
and a table, boxes, a red couch.
All right. I'm
some
seeing what you're
shelves,
seeing. Some shelves.
and a chair. No,
Did you enter the Codex thing?
I did. And
What
then
did that do?
It brought up the room I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay. Okay.
It says touch the screen. Well, it did, and I did. And I'm just circling things, but I don't know why. Am I supposed to pick the differences or find the differences between what you have?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. So on my right I have a thing that has 5 different interactable objects. I don't know exactly what they do though. So when I hover over it, it gives me like a little cog. I also have a locker that has a 3-digit or a 3-symbol combination. Why? Okay, I thought it was going dark there for a second. Is there anything that has...
I have do you have any? I have a thing that says deliveries.
deliveries?
It's Zurich,
Zurich?
Istanbul, Paris,
Istanbul.
Venice, and Belgrade.
How many was that? What's that list is how many things?
Like how many things are on each list?
You're saying that you have a thing that's like deliveries to wherever.
There's 5
5?
deliveries, and on each one has 5 different things.
5 different things. So I have a thing, I have a table that has 5, maybe I need to set 5 things in a specific order, maybe? But I feel like I might need a code to get into this locker, but I don't know. Well, okay, I know I need a code to get into this locker, right? But I don't know if that's before or after I don't see anything that's interactable as far as. I don't know what that does. I don't see anything that's interactable. I feel like I need a code of some kind to open this to then do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of thing. Okay, what's happening? There's still like a lot of noise.
I think that I need to figure out differences. Like there's I think. So if you're. I don't know.
You were telling me you saw a piano with a little table next to it. There's a picture of looks like maybe a cat on the table. There's a red couch with some luggage on it and
Is there
some
anything
shelves.
else on that table?
Glasses, 3 books, a pen, blue pen. There's a lot. I wish I had like a flashlight or something.
It's like. Oh.
Seems like this game's a little bit less directed than the sequel.
So I think what it's like. Okay, so I have a different spot that says there's no way of lying low here, and I thought this would be the perfect place to hide. Every day there are exactly 7 objects that appear or go missing. I hope it's because I'm new. If not, the train is haunted. And it has a picture of a cow. One has like one thing, and then there's 7 differences on that said cow.
7 differences on
So
that
I'm wondering
cow.
if that's what I have to do in the room, because it's having these circle things. But I have no idea what they are, because I don't know what the original picture is.
We're gonna turn down some of the volume a little bit.
Are you hearing me click through things?
Something is moving. I don't know if it's you. I don't know if it's me. But there is something that there's like footsteps or something that's like making a lot of noise. So I turned it down just a little bit.
What is on the piano?
What is on the piano?
Yeah. Do you have 3 pillows, an upside down stool, and a red lamp?
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything in between the lamp and the stool?
Maybe I don't have the lamp. No, I don't have the lamp.
So no lamp on the piano.
I don't see a lamp on the piano. I'm sorry. It looks like it's a little brush that you would use wiping off home plate.
Okay, yeah, the lamp would be right next to that.
Okay.
So then right above that,
Right above that,
do you have 2 yellow pillows?
2 yellow pillows in the bottom right. There's a white one next to the yellow.
Bottom right.
Bottom right.
Oh, okay. And then a white one.
A white one.
Picture frame.
Some kind of red scarf. There's an umbrella hanging, and there's like a red. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't look like a picture frame. Unless what you're talking about, the picture frame is in the back behind the pillows.
No, I've got a picture frame in front of that.
In front of that, I don't see a picture frame in front of that.
Okay, so keep kind of describing some things as you go down that
Okay.
shelf.
What's that?
Keep kind of like saying what you see just on that shelf. Further down.
Can I go further down?
Yeah, well, just as you're looking at it, just tell me what's on it.
Like further to the left?
Yeah.
Okay. I really wish I could jump. So there's like a white pillow. There's like a little red thing with an umbrella in front of it. I don't really know what the red thing is, but next to that looks like a brown pallet.
Okay.
Above that has a box and something else, but it's a little tricky to see.
In mine, it looks like it's 2 crate, almost like 2 smaller crates inside of that.
Yeah, I can see that kind of that wood coloration. Yeah.
Is there a white and blue gold next to that
Yes, to the left.
with a palette in the back?
I might need to turn up the. Ooh, I can't turn up the gamma. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not sure.
Okay, that's fine. We can.
I think so, but I'm not 100% on that. It's real dark behind there.
That's fine.
Next to that is a picture frame.
Big old house picture.
Big old house.
Do you have 3 umbrellas hanging off?
I have
The
2
very
umbrellas. I have 2 umbrellas hanging off the left side. There's another umbrella, but it's further down the right.
Okay. Are the 2 umbrellas that are hanging there, are they closer to the wall?
Yeah.
Or yeah, the wall. So like.
There's one like right on the wall, and then there's one right next to that.
Do you have a ladder hanging next to the?
There's a ladder sitting next to that, yeah.
And there's a light above that.
Yes.
Okay. Then that second row of that second shelf, what's on there?
Crate holding purple
Paper,
things.
possibly.
Maybe toilet paper, purple somethings, I don't know. And then there's like 2 suitcases,
Okay.
and then there's a box.
Okay. And then, do you have a picture right after that shelf on the wall?
Yeah, it's the enter code into the Codex application.
Okay.
That's what that is.
All right. And so then that couch.
The couch. Couch has 5 boxes on it, 2 on the left, 3 on the right.
Is there a yellow pillow on top of the 2 boxes?
There is no pillow.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there candles in between those boxes?
Candle between the boxes? No.
Okay. Do you have an umbrella off to the side of that?
Yes.
To it? Okay. And how about
To the left?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
And what's the
then,
next?
Is there a stool on the side beside that umbrella?
Yes.
Okay. So then, the table. You said
Table.
there's quite a bit of things on there that I'm not sure of.
Picture of a cat.
Picture of a cat,
3 books.
I believe so.
A stack of 2 books on the right. A stack of, or just a singular book with glasses on top of it on the
Okay.
left. There's like a blue pen front
Mhm.
of that, and that's kind of it.
You don't have 3 rolls of like toilet paper or the purple stuff?
Not on that table, no.
Okay. And then is there a bucket under that table?
There is a bucket and a little stool,
And
yeah.
then is there a broom behind that?
A broom behind
It
that.
might be hard to see.
Yeah, I see it, I see it.
Okay. And then on the piano by the keys, is there a... Oh, wait. So
What's up, what's up?
up on the shelf
Up on the shelf.
by that big picture with the house.
By the big
are there
picture with the
little
house.
bottles of white and green, like...
I'm gonna go
hand
with
soap?
yes. I can kind of just barely see it.
Okay.
They really didn't. They definitely need a gamma setting. Because I need to be able to brighten this up.
And then, okay, so back to the piano.
Back to the piano.
Is there a bottle, one of those same bottles, like a white and green?
White and green. It looks
Off
like
to
it's
the
like
left.
hand soap
Yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah, that's on the left side.
Okay. Is there a dresser in front of your piano?
A dresser.
Well, or like a little table. That
Yeah,
has,
that
like,
would I would qualify that as a dresser. Yeah.
what's on that.
I have a sponge on the right.
Okay.
Like 2 bottles of some kind. It looks like some sort of lidded situation.
Only 2, not 3.
Only 2. There's one in the front. There's one kind of, I guess you would qualify that as like middle. But they're at an angle, so there's like one in the front and then one is like to the back right.
Okay.
There's a blue... There's something blue. Maybe clothes? It's like maybe blue jeans and then a purple thing to the left of that.
I have 1, 2, 3, 7 things circled. I'm gonna hit the button validate and see
Okay.
if that. Oh shit! Okay, I got a code. I think we did it right.
Okay, nicely done. What kind of code? Is it some kind of symbols?
It's some weird ass symbols.
Some weird ass symbols. Okay, so that's gonna go over here to this.
This one's gonna be hard. Bear with me, okay?
Okay, that's fine. Just keep talking and we'll figure it out.
So the first one I believe is like a
What-
backwards E.
One on the left.
Yeah, starting
Okay.
from the left.
Okay.
Is like a
Backwards E.
and each line of the E has a circle around it. The first
Okay,
two,
okay.
The first 2 are the circle is around the E line, and then the very bottom one doesn't have a line in the middle of it. if that
Okay.
makes sense. So that's the
And then it
first-
looks like an upside down L next to it,
Okay.
and then a comma.
Yep.
Okay. Next.
I didn't know if it was one whole one or if it was just.
No, you're good. You're good.
The next one is like a square, but the left side of it is not there.
Oh.
With what looks like a 4 almost in it, but it's not quite a 4.
Yeah, sure.
With like
I
a
got
little
that.
triangle. Okay.
Like I accidentally had that one there.
That's the second one.
Okay.
The last one is like is a P maybe
P.
without its backing.
It unlocked.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Okay. So I have a sign that says Paris.
Ooh, okay. I'm good with
Okay. I see it opened. There are 5 boxes.
Okay.
There is one on top that has an umbrella. There are 2 in the middle that has a fire and like 2 up arrows, like this side up, sort of thing. There is one that is a triangle with an exclamation point in it, like you would see on like an electrical sort of thing. And then there is a broken glass one.
Okay.
So these need to go on the 5. Because I can take it and hold it.
And you said, okay, so is it just Paris?
Yes.
So number
Just Paris.
Number 1 is umbrella with the rain.
Number 1 is umbrella with the rain.
Number 2 is the broken glass.
Number 2 is broken glass.
Number 3 is like the hazard symbol, the triangle.
Hazard
with it.
symbol. Gotcha.
Number 4 is the 2 arrows up.
2 arrows up.
And number 5 is the fire.
Perfect.
Emmy, Johan, good job to both of you. You've managed to solve all of this car's puzzles. Well, almost.
Okay.
For the last one, I'm making you use a clue. In this car, you don't have a choice. For the rest, it's up to you. Emmy, take the coin next to the briefcase and put it in the machine to the right of it. Once that's done, give Johan the word that is written on the ticket.
Okay. So then they very much did the same thing. Like, we don't have to use it, but we do in this scenario. Help. The word on the ticket is help.
And that is where I'm going to message to this person, right?
Okay.
I think.
Sure.
Since it's the start, I will help you, but don't get too used to it. The code for the suitcase is 562.
Okay. There we go. We're on to the lounge. Okay. Do you need the symbol that's on the screen?
Mm-hmm.
You
To
do?
get into the next one.
Okay. So it starts in the bottom middle. It's that same 9-dot grid. Bottom middle, and there's a line that goes straight up to the top. And then it's top middle to middle right. And then it's middle right to middle left straight across. And then down to bottom left.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
And the
I
answer
forgot to
is
mention one thing. Your time is limited.
Oh, our
Every
time is
second
limited.
counts.
Oh, good.
I've rigged all the cars in various ways to make it harder for
Oh,
you.
good. Harder for
Don't
us.
dawdle, or you may have to deal with some rather unpleasant things. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly around here, don't you think?
Okay. Picked up a coin. Alright. Boy, that simultaneously looks cool and like real bad. Okay. So, we have 45 minutes to get the F out of here. I have a door that has 3 locks on it, so we're going to need to find 3 keys. We have 3 hints at our disposal. Okay. So, let me start where I kind of spawned here. There is... I don't know where a good place to... Okay, here, hold on. See a picture. I can click something, but I don't know what. Okay. What do you see?
I have a photo gallery with a bunch of different pictures.
What kind of pictures?
I have one of what seems to be like maybe a living room,
A living room.
a piano in the living room, plants, and a tree.
Okay, okay. Piano. I have a piano.
I don't know what to do with this.
I can look at the piano. I have a bunch of symbols on the piano, on various keys. There's like on the very left, there's like 2 arrows. I'm gonna have to place something in a specific order. And I wonder if we don't have that quite yet. There's a...
Sorry, I have a voice recorder and I hit a recording. I'm listening to one. Okay, so I have like a voice recorder and it has 4 different voice recordings. One was quick and it was just a piano noise.
That was what I have. I have that as well.
Oh, the voice recordings, or you just...
They're recordings of piano. So there's one that's like the on spring, like the off spring, you know what I mean? Get it? Slow mode, like Snow Patrol or something. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But you can put them into the tape recorder and play it.
I have one that's called newcomposition.wave.
Newcomposition.wave. I don't have that one.
I have 6am.wave, or VW, or WAV.
Yeah, no, dot wave is definitely
I have
Definitely
4
correct.
PM.wave, and I have
11 p.m. dot wave.
and then photos.
Oh, Morse code. I have 4 coins.
Do you have somewhere you can put those?
I can get hints. I have 5 of them. I can go to the hints.
I got a message that says, I spend a lot of time with my uncle.
Spend a lot of time with Mike.
Playing the piano in the lounge.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce that name.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Playing the piano in the lounge.
Do you have any numbers? I have another codex.
Codex?
I don't know if it's...
So I see, is it just 4 numbers?
Yeah.
I see a painting that has a train on it, or a picture of a train. It has the code 7693 on it.
7, 6...
7693.
Ooh, okay, that takes me somewhere.
Okay. Helpful.
Ultraviolet filter.
Ultraviolet filter.
Hope it's somewhere. With the ultraviolet.
Okay.
I have some letters on my screen.
Okay. I have a thing that needs letters.
2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
First one is so it's a 0.
What?
Oh my god. It's an O.
You sure about that? I don't have an O in that first slot.
Okay. Well,
Closest I have is a D.
I have O I K G A.
O I K. Okay, so that's not where that goes.
I have a... When I go to the yellow filter, I have a thing that says +4.
+4.
So it is 0 +4. Make a number that you have on that one.
Kinda? A equals E? So I have a thing in this, like, little... I guess I can describe it. There's a thing on the table. There's a thing on a table by a window. It allows me to click it. It has 2 circular situations on it. On the outside and inside, they both have the alphabet on them. If I match the A on the inside to the A on the outside, it qualifies that as a +0. If I move it to the number that you said, which was +4, it means that the A is now an E. So I wonder if we need to use that to do the code thing. Like if you're saying like O is... The first one is O.
Yeah.
Then the O would be an S then? And maybe that would work because I think there is an S on that. There is. And then the second one was what? I to an M. Okay.
Second one is K.
What?
K.
Second one?
Third one.
Third one. Okay, okay, okay.
Sorry.
And I hope that this one has... Okay, it does. Fourth one.
Is a D.
Okay. And then the last one.
A.
That would be an E. Okay. I got a key. Okay, hold on. Okay, that did it. That solved a puzzle. We're able to get out of that. We have about 36 minutes here. I do have 6 hints to work with, so it's not like... Actually, I found another thing. Oh, I can turn a light on. That's a pattern. 3, 4, 5. 4 blinks and then it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a long one. Okay. This one has... I have a brief... So there's the main room where we had the little train thing. I gave you the code. Then you gave me the code to put in the thing. It opened up a train thing, and gave me a key. To the right of that is a table that has a couple of pictures on it. One of them is of a statue where the head is circled, and I think it says Caesar with a question mark on it. There's like a little arrow to the head. And then to the next to that on the other side is a... I think that's helping me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I have.
That's like some kind of thing. Okay. And none of that means anything to you?
No.
Okay, that's fine. So then we have the piano. Which has a bunch of symbols on it that I think we're going to need to figure out, because I'm going to probably need to play those notes in an order to continue doing whatever. I think this also might be a thing where maybe that's like a note thing, because there are a bunch of tapes and a tape player next to it. And maybe you need to match it with something specific. There's also 3 pedals on the floor that I'm going to need to hit to change the tone of the keys themselves.
The one I have 3 voice recordings on the one, like, just a bit of a song, but I don't know how to explain the song to you.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be real tough.
And can you play any of those, the recordings that you have?
I can...
Your tape recorder or whatever?
I can play all of them, and it's notes. Which I don't know.
You want me to try and tell you what
physical notes.
The most I could do is give you my headphones so you can hear it. Because this one I cannot and probably will not be able to explain to you.
Too high. If I
Sounds like what I'm doing. I wonder if the notes.
maybe those don't have anything to do with it.
I wonder if me telling you what the recordings say might help.
What do the recordings say?
They're kind of long, so when I play it, I'll read it to you as it's reading.
Kind of long, okay.
Mr. Nagel wasn't very good. First he would turn on his wall light. Then
Wall
he'd
light.
Step on the train's small platform to enjoy the stillness of the morning. He'd listen to his usual morning. I gotta start over.
No, okay.
It's hard.
No, you're fine. You're fine. I think
You know
I'm
what?
where I need to be. What's up?
When I read to him, I'm not gonna listen to him read it.
That's fine.
And then it'd be easier.
That probably would be easier, yeah.
Okay. Mr. Nagelmaker, whatever his name is, was an early bird. First, he would turn his wall light on,
Okay.
then step out onto the train's small platform to enjoy the stillness of the morning. He listened to his usual radio program, and then moonlight in the opposite. Shit, damn it! It's so hard. I'm so.
What's? Do you still have your earbud in? Oh, okay.
It's going. Some are going slower and some are going faster.
Okay.
He
I-
listened to his usual
Okay.
program.
Can
When
I?
the main light in the opposite car started to come on, he knew that it would be soon time to get to work.
Okay.
It wouldn't be long before the phone started ringing.
Okay.
He took advantage of the few minutes he had left to listen to his latest record.
So I think I need to. That's a wall light. Okay, so I can describe. So in this room, what you're telling me is working with this room that I'm in, which has a wall light, a radio, a phone, a record player, and a clock. And I can interact with those 5 things. So I think that the order would be the wall light, the radio, the phone, and that. But I don't know what it does. You did say something about like when the hall light comes on, but I'm not seeing the main light on the opposite car.
There's other things too, so I can attempt to read them as well.
But I don't know, so I don't know what's the opposite car? So if you turn this on,
I think one door is one car, like you're in like a train car.
yeah.
So one door, and then the opposite end is the other door. So whatever I don't know, you'd have to choose which door is what.
But I don't know what... I don't see a light that's turning on, because the way what you're saying is there's like a light that turns on.
I can attempt to read it to you again, or you can read it yourself.
There's also there's a like just a standing lamp, and none of these things turn on clean. It's like there's like flickerings of lights that look like they're in a pattern that I'm supposed to be picking up. The radio sounds like it's in some kind of like a Morse code thing. There's some kind of pattern in here that they need me to pick up on. I feel.
I mean, you're welcome to use a hint if you want. Or I can, I guess, but I don't know. Other than reading you what these voice recordings say.
Well, I think we have our 3 things that we need to do to get out of here to get the keys. I think it's gonna be the piano, because on the piano we did like the train thing. That had like a 3-piece part to it, essentially. So then the piano, I don't know what to do with that, because I have no idea how to articulate notes.
Right.
Or what I even need from that. And then this room, I think, is going to give us a key if we can figure out what that means. What other kind of like voice things do you have?
The next one is a 3 p.m. 3 p.m. rainy day. The storm rumbling in the distance made a big light crackle. The big light crackle. Mr. usually loved the setting, but he was feeling gloomy. He had only been working a few hours and his phone hadn't stopped ringing. Even the record he was listening to while he relaxed ceased to play. He hesitated to turn on the radio and its wall lamp to the...
So that phone's off the hook.
Hesitated to turn on the radio, and his wall lamp to the left to lift the mood.
Okay, so then... Okay, so the first one, the one that you read me, there's one that you read me that was like in the morning. It was like first thing in the morning, he would turn on the wall lamp, and then he would turn on the radio, and then he would call, and then he would turn on the record player. I mean, you can. Well, but then that other one you read was a different sort of like sequence. And then what's the other one? There's one that we haven't heard.
You want to read the last one?
Sure.
The party was in full swing and the alcohol was flowing. The music from the record was intoxicating. All the passengers and the big light was turned off.
The big light was turned off. Is there some kind of...
Before going to bed, he intended to listen to the radio for a little while.
Intended to listen to the radio for a while. Is that it?
Before chatting to his brother on the telephone. After hanging up, he would only need to turn off the wall lamp. He gently drift off to sleep. And I just learned that I can pause, so that might make it a little easier.
Okay. So then let's go. Okay, so there's the recording that starts of the day. Then there's the one that's at 3 p.m. and then there's the one that's at presumably would be later because there's a party in full swing.
Yeah.
So let's. While you read them, I'm going to interact with what you are seeming to be telling me. Why are you taking up so much CPU? What are you doing? Okay, sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one.
Okay.
He was an early bird.
Okay.
First, he would turn his wall light on.
Okay.
Then step out onto the train's small platform to enjoy the stillness of the morning.
Okay. I don't know where the small platform would be.
He listened to his usual radio program.
Radio.
And when the main light on the opposite car started to come on, he knew that it would soon be time to get to work.
Okay.
It wouldn't be long before the phone started ringing.
Okay. Phone.
He took advantage of the few minutes he had left to listen to his latest record.
Okay.
And that's the end of that one.
Okay.
Start the next one.
Sounds
Rainy
good.
day.
Rainy day.
The storm rumbled in the distance and made the big light crack. He usually loved this setting, but he was feeling gloomy.
Alright.
He had only been working a few hours and his phone hadn't stopped ringing. Even the record he was listening to while he relaxed ceased to play.
So turn that off.
He hesitated to turn on the radio and his wall lamp to lift the mood of the room.
Wall lamp. So I'll turn this on. Maybe that helps. So I see a wall lamp.
Going to the third one.
Okay. I feel like the wall lamp piece I think is wrong.
The party was in full swing and the alcohol was flowing.
Party in full swing, okay.
The music from the record was intoxicating. All of the passengers and the big light was turned off.
What is the big light?
Before going to bed, he intended to listen to the radio for a while.
Okay.
Before chatting to his brother on the telephone. After hanging up, he would only need to turn off the wall.
Now what did I turn on? Is there a different terminology for... So it's the wall lamp, the last two. But was the first one the same thing as the wall lamp? In the very, very first...
First one was wall light.
wall light.
Wall light.
So then wall lights would be theoretically different from wall lamp.
It's probably just like
This game has to be too... It needs to be too particular. It needs to be semantical in its... This is like there's a light that's stuck on a wall. That is a wall light versus a lamp, which would be freestanding. Like this game, because it's a puzzle game, has to differentiate those two things.
I would consider the floor lamp the big light compared to like this. I don't know if that's what they consider it, but I would consider it like the big light.
Well, there's a light.
Are there any other lights?
There's a light fixture up top. It's like you have 3 lights on it, and then you have. Are you looking at my screen?
No, I'm looking.
Okay.
Sorry.
It's like it has the fan and then it has the 3 lights from
Okay,
it.
that might be the big light then.
But I don't know what... So you turn on the one until this one turns on?
Do any of them crackle? When you turn them on?
There's a noise, but it's not a crackle. There's like a weird like techie noise. It's very odd. It's not a crackle. So if you turn that on and then but that's not even what it means. It means that the opposite car, I don't know what the opposite car is. There's like extra details. This feels like a logic math problem in high school that I would throw out a window. Like, here's a bunch of extra useless information that doesn't seem to pertain to this. But when we see the solution, I'll be like, oh, okay, there it is.
Figure something out?
No, I didn't figure anything out. I do think that, like, there's, like, gas leaking in, maybe? Something seems like it's kind of wrong on my screen. Okay, I'm gonna use... Should I use a hint? We did that other one, like, really well. And, like, now we've just been stumped for, like, 20 minutes. I can't imagine that this is fun to watch.
No, I have no idea what's happening.
I have a briefcase that has a code of numbers. In this room as well. So he turns on the light and then goes out to the platform. But I don't know where the platform is. I don't know what that means. It's not helpful. It doesn't make any sense. Does that... I can't possibly qualify as on. I can't do anything with that. So then it's like... Turns the radio on. And then would you, like, turn the radio off to do the phone? And then hang up the phone to do the record? I don't...
These photos are supposed to mean.
What kind of photos do you have?
It's just a photo looking at the like chairs and table, and the record player, a lamp with, or a wall light that's on, and a door
A wall light that's on and a door
next to where the record player is.
next to where a record player is. So where in your picture, where's the record player on the left?
Yeah.
And then there's a seat in the middle.
Sort of. There's like I'm looking at the back of a couch or a chair, looking at a different chair that's facing the right way with the yellow pill on it.
Okay, so I think you have a slightly further back perspective than I do. Okay, so there's record player on the left, couch with yellow cushions. It's facing you, and then what? The light on.
The lights on. The next one is looking at the piano and the light next to that. The floor lamp that's up right next to that is on.
Okay.
And then looking at a floor lamp with a plant next to it, that light is off.
A plant.
Next to like a bookshelf.
Okay. I don't see a light, a floor light. I don't see a thing that I can interact next to a plant next to a bookcase.
No, it's like left is bookcase, floor lamp, like the one previous next to the piano, it's the same size, and then next to that is a potted plant on the floor. And floor leaves.
4 leaves.
Next to it, what is like a couch or something? Or a chair. There's a picture behind it.
Okay. Keep describing.
There's red curtains.
Oh, I think no, that's a coat rack. Red curtains. Okay.
There's not much else other than that. Oh, there's a rug. Part of a table.
Part of a table. Table has books on it.
That part isn't.
Well, so the thing is, I only see 2 of these floor lamps. I feel like there's a disconnect between what what like either you and I are telling each other and what the other person is conceptualizing in their brain, and what the game is saying and what we are again conceptualizing. There's something is wrong with my screen. I hate whatever this stupid effect is. It's driving me nuts.
Do you want to see the full one with me?
Yeah. So, okay. So you and I have the same thing as far as like a floor gallery. Or a floor lamp, excuse me. But I don't see that.
Do you care if I look so I can look at it?
Yeah, you can look. I don't know.
That's all.
So there's like a curtain in the background. So I have that one. This one, I don't know what you're talking about.
Can you go through either of the doors?
No. This door is locked here. There's nothing interactable, and then the other door is back over this
Go in
way.
that room.
This is the room I've been in.
Is that not it right there? That's what I'm looking at right here.
Okay. But that's also the lamp is on. The problem is that it has this stupid pattern, but I don't know what the pattern means. Because it blinks, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is like a long blink, but I don't know what that means.
Well, in my picture it's off. I don't know if that matters.
But I don't know.
And then there's this picture which I don't understand. Okay.
Oh, that's from this angle here. You're just a little higher up, pointed down. But I don't know what it means.
I think maybe a help is in order because I have no idea what's happening.
I don't know what's going on either. I think that this game is a little too obtuse. It just it like tutorializes you on basically how the controls work, and then it just pushes you in the car and goes, "Oh, now there's a time limit. Fuck you."
That or the piano if I'm doing the other one.
So I used one, and it says message, MESSAGE. The problem is I think that there's something going on with like, as the time's going down, there's like a gas on the floor, and it's fucking with what the game looks like. Something, it's like really messing with stuff.
Grab that paper again.
Yeah. Message.
Do I message something?
You need to text. It looks like it has a phone. It has like the 3 dots that you would see in like the corner of someone like, hey, someone's working on a message for you. And I don't know who that would be. I don't.
Try 6562. Oh no, because it's symbols on your suitcase, huh?
I have numbers on a suitcase, but it's 5 digits.
Well, and I have a place that says messages, and I've messaged help to each of them, and one says what, and the other one just gives me a hint from the last.
You literally need to type message.
To who?
I don't know. Like, I'd assume the same way that you did the help one last time?
Don't forget that you have a voice recording application. The clock in the car should help you.
Don't forget that you have a voice recording application. The clock in the car should help you. Let me get right on finding that clock in this dark-ass area. I can't even turn this light on or off.
Yeah, we were talking. Oh my fucking.
What's up?
I think I found something.
Oh, you think you found some?
The Orient Express ran across all of Europe, catering not only to the delighted travelers but also the businessmen. The run was dedicated to them so that they could communicate with the outside on secure lines. The most reliable way was to use Morse code, especially with unlikely objects. Go to the suitcase, please.
Okay.
What? So are there like circles and dashes?
Nope. Just numbers.
Okay, so what are the numbers?
They are numbers 1 through 9. Technically 0 through 9.
Mr. Nagel Mackers was a regular. He often rode the Orient Express for business trips. A very punctual individual. The entire train staff knew his routine like the back of their hand. And I have a picture of what looks like sixes. Dot dash 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 for one.
Dot dash dash dash. Dashes are long, I believe. It's, would you say it was dot dash dash dash?
4 dashes.
4 dashes?
And that would be number 1 if that was what the thing was.
Okay, so the lamp, the wall lamp in the room is your dot dash 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 dash. Your 4. I don't know what to do with that information.
So that might mean that one of the numbers is 1. But
Okay. So then what would the next one be?
so, another lamp. What's the next, like... I just have numbers 1 through 0. Well, 1 through 9 and then 0. And I have different Morse codes for them, so...
So then I have one that's 4 dots and then 1 dash.
At the very end.
I'm not sure. It's a lamp. I don't know. Okay, so then 1. Okay, so then, yeah, 5. Fine. Yeah, we'll go with that.
So it would be dot, 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 dash.
Yes.
That's number 4.
4. I have another dot, dash, 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 dash. Like,
1 dot and 4 dash.
yeah.
That's
Number 1.
there are some that are the dash starts first too. Just in case that helps. So if there's like a...
3 dots, 2 dashes.
3. Number 3.
Dot. No. 3 dashes, 1 dot. Or 2 dots, excuse me. 3 dashes, 2 dots.
8.
8. Something's wrong here.
wonder if maybe
384, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know if it's if you know like might be hard because what if the numbers aren't in the right order?
Yeah,
Like,
it's kind of what I'm.
those numbers.
3, 8, 4, 1, 1. Okay, so then maybe that would be the order would be the. Would the order be related to those notes that we were trying to read? So, like, the first one... Well, no, because then that would still just be the... Because that would be the 1. And that one would still be that. And because that would... I think that's how we had it, actually. 8. I think the other one was... 3, I think? No, 1.
Oh yeah, there's 2
3.
ones you got. So.
Well, here, maybe... Dot. I have this one backwards, I wonder. What's 1 dot and then 4 dashes? Are we backwards?
1 dot 4 dashes is 1.
What about the opposite of that? 1.
The opposite of that is 6. Like 1 dash and 4 dots.
Yeah.
So it's number 6.
Okay, I think that I might have actually looked that up. So dash is that, right? I mean, is it... Because I'm wondering, I wonder if we just have them like all backwards? You know what I mean?
The opposite way.
Ugh.
Because 4 dashes and 1 dot instead of 1. Like the opposite would be 9.
Do not restart my computer. Oh my god. Schedule that at tomorrow at 4 a.m. Why? Why do you do that? Is that why you're using so much CPU? You're trying to cram through an update? Stupid Microsoft. But we only have 27 seconds, so let's see what happens at the end of this 30 seconds.
Yeah, I didn't realize. So it's partially my fault because I didn't realize I had extra. I didn't know. I didn't know that I could do this on my main screen. I thought I was just stuck on here.
Oh,
So it's partially my bad.
No, it's okay. I think part of we died. I think part of where we are struggling so far is not knowing where to start. So it's going to rewrite the puzzles here. I just went ahead and did redo instead of continue. I felt like we had started some pieces of it, but it was also kind of like, let's go in a fresh clean one. Let's try and beat this one. Okay, so for the lounge, same 9-dot grid. It starts bottom, middle, goes bottom, top.
Oh,
Or-
mine, do I need to close out the applications?
I don't know.
Mine's still in the main area. Mine didn't do nothing.
We'll hit lounge.
I forgot to mention one thing. Your time is limited. Every second counts. I've rigged all the cars in various ways to make it harder for you.
I wonder if it's just. I wonder if it's the
Or
same
you may have to
code.
deal with some rather
Because I think that's the one we had.
unpleasant things.
Bottom,
It's
middle,
getting a
top,
bit chilly
middle,
around here, don't you
diagonal,
think?
across, down. Okay. Okay. So I do have a new code on the train. However, you were able to access that.
7693.
7935.
79 what? Sorry.
35.
We got different numbers too, or letters.
Okay, but you also had something that was a plus
Oh yeah, yeah. So
last time, and then we can do, and with it we can do the letters.
+3.
Plus 3. Okay, so now you can hit me with the letters.
Q.
Oh boy. T? Okay.
O.
R. Alright.
X.
Okay.
F.
F. Alright.
K.
Okay. Alright. So thankfully we know what we're doing with that one. Because that makes it nice and easy. So we have our two options at this point where we can go in the room, or we can try and figure out the piano. I have no idea what to do with the piano.
I have these for scores. All those
Scores?
business calls are starting to get tiring. Thankfully, there is this lounge where I can relax. I even started playing a bit of piano, but I don't know the first thing about the instrument. So I scribbled some made-up scores to remember the melodies that pop up in my head. I took the opportunity to record one for my daughter. I will sing it to her when I get back.
Okay.
So I don't know how this is going to help us figure it out, but I have Perilous, and it has like keys on it, like different like notes.
Okay. Hold on.
So I don't know which one needs to go.
I have Perilous, like as a tape that I can put in the recorder and play it.
I also have Blue Cold,
Okay.
Plug and Park,
Okay.
Draft Rock,
All right.
The On-Spring,
Uh-huh.
Good Brains,
Okay.
Purple Floyd,
Okay.
Slow Mode,
All right.
Complicated Plan,
All right.
Louise Defense. Outside of that, I have no idea what to do. I mean, other than like tell you what the signals say, but I don't know if it's all of them, if it's just one of them.
Okay. So you have symbols on your thing?
Yeah, like if you pick one, I can tell you what I can explain the symbol.
2 arrows pointing to the left.
I can't. That one's on Good Brains. I can tell you that much. Like if you pick one of the tapes, I can tell you the symbols in it.
So Perilous.
So that one is. It's like a backwards 9
Backwards 9.
with it has a flat base, and then a little bit up there's another like cross through the 9 in the middle of it.
Oof.
I don't know.
Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I think I see it. So backwards 9. There's a base, and then a cross through it.
Yep. So it's the first one.
Okay.
The second one is like a circle at the bottom, and then it goes up and goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-ish squigglies.
9-ish. Oh, okay, gotcha. So bam, bam.
And then the third one is a 7 with ears almost. Or like
Gotcha.
teeth. And then the fourth one is like an H, but like kind of with a kink in it.
Okay.
And the last one is like, it looks like a cent sign. A C with a line through it.
Oops.
And that's all that's on the parallels.
Okay. It did not do anything. Okay. So we're making progress with that. I like it. Do we? I wonder if there's anything else. I wonder if we just need to just. So the thing is, I can use this tape recorder, but I don't know what.
Well, and I feel like that's where my recorder comes in. But I don't know how to explain the noises or the new composition to you. Do you want to cheat and listen to the new composition?
I'm trying to figure out what this. Okay, so we did that one. Yeah, I think I'm wondering if we're going to get kind of stuck with, are we going to be able to exchange like the sound of a note? Because you can only hear it, you can't see what it is, because that would be too obvious. But if you can't describe what you're hearing, that almost seems too complicated. Like you have to have like a musical knowledge. I feel like that's asking a lot of your players. Okay, let's try the Purple Floyd one.
That one is a similar circle at the bottom with some squigglies, but it's just like two squiggly up from it and kind of off to the
Oh,
right.
gotcha.
And then the second one is that first squiggly I told you about with like the 9.
Yeah.
And then it's that weird looking backwards 9 for the third one. If that, do you know what that is? Okay, and then the fourth one is the 9 squigglies again. And then a H with a weird
Kinky?
H with dots. That's what it is. I wonder if each one is a different thing, and we just have to find the right one.
Yeah, I'm wondering that as well. But I'm curious if like, do we need to play all of the notes, or do we need to find the answer for which one it is somewhere?
I feel like I have the answer, but I'm not sure here.
Sure. Can you give me anything?
I don't know how to describe it. The best I could do is let you listen to it. I don't really know.
Okay, think about it in terms of low versus high. Like the parallel one is like a da 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 ba 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 ba. I don't know. I'm not saying that it's easy.
Low, high, and then yourself. I spent a lot of time with my uncle playing the piano and low, high, and then yourself.
That's what I was gonna. It's kind of what I was hoping you would be able to do. Oh, try again. Let's just do this. Let's go. Well, I'm gonna get a hand for the piano because we're struggling with it.
I'm gonna say you literally have normal stuff.
I. You've said that 4 times, and I clearly haven't taken your bite on it. So I have melody as the word. They do not tell you about the voice recorder in the fucking tutorial. Was that helpful or no?
So now we can listen to it.
Okay. So that one was not helpful. Well, but if you wrote a new melody, then that would indicate that there wouldn't be. I don't understand why. What's weird is that it gives you. So it gives you all of the notes to all of these songs. And then it says, well, here's a new melody, but I don't know.
Go to the computer. I mean, go to the. Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I have one. It's called Complicated Plan. I don't know if it's good. We're gonna try it because it kind of looks. The keys kind of look like what the song sounds like. If that makes sense. So there's what looks like a door almost. It's a square missing the bottom.
That's a square missing the bottom. Oh, gotcha.
And then the second one is a diagonal, like just
A diagonal with a dot on the top.
Yeah. And hit the door again. And then hit that diagonal again. And then it's like half a square, but it's like, or maybe an L more or less. It's like an L with a little lip on the end.
Okay.
With a dot or a square
Okay.
in the right top corner. So try those 5 keys. I don't know if it's supposed to do anything.
So it's door, kind of percent sign, door, percent sign thing.
And then that last thing.
It didn't do anything. I do it right? Door, percent thing. I don't know.
Because the first, like, 4 notes kind of sound the same.
The first 4 notes sound kind of the same. That would make sense because they're pretty close key wise. All 3 of those symbols that you gave me are like in a little batch on the thing.
Because it's like. Well, it's weird that you have. Okay, so Can you listen to the tapes that you're...
Yes, I can listen to the tapes.
It's like... Dun, dun, dun. Can you find something that's maybe like that?
I mean, I definitely played the one you gave me that was like... But I... Wait. Well, that one only has 4 notes. So you're saying that there's 5 notes in that?
I want to say I believe there's 5.
Okay, so if you're saying that there's 5 notes, Luis defense and slow mode would be out because they only have 4. We can try Good Brains. That one has 5. The On-Spring only has 4. Daft Rock has 5, excuse me. If the last little bit goes up, this one could be a good one to try.
But I don't know if it's going up or if it's kind of fading. I guess the last one does kind of go up, but then it fades, which, I mean, I guess it's...
Okay, well here, let's try Daft Rock. Let's try Daft Rock. Oops.
That's 7 with the ears.
Okay.
The scent sign. See if the line through it. Then it's the 7 with the ears. The kinky H. And the last one looks like an M, but on the very first line down it has like a circle on it.
Yeah. So a 7.
7. Scent sign. 7. H.
Oops. It's not that one because nothing's happening. I don't think.
You want to play Good Brains?
One's on the lower side, but we can try it.
Good Brains?
Yeah.
That one is 2 arrows. One bigger one, one
Okay.
smaller one.
Yeah.
The next symbol is almost like an arrow up with like a little with a diamond below it.
Okay.
The third one is 2 solid arrows pointing towards each
With a
other.
dot.
With a dot. And then that same weird squiggly arrow up with the diamond.
Okay.
And then the double arrow in the first one. One big arrow.
So it's arrows. I don't think that one's it, just because it's not doing anything. I don't understand what the game needs from us.
Yeah.
Sure.
So that's kinky H. circle at the bottom with 9 squigglies. And then the backwards 9 at the base.
Okay, so then what was it again?
Kinky H.
Kinky H.
Same with the ears.
Same with the ears.
Kinky H. The circle at the bottom with the 9 squigglies.
Okay.
And then the backwards 9.
It didn't do anything. I just don't know what it means. I don't. I'm struggling to understand. Does every note thing that you're looking at have 5 in them?
No.
Okay. So then I think we're kind of on a path there.
No. Peerless has 5. Blue Cold has 6.
Okay.
Plug and Park has 5.
Okay.
Draft Rock has 5.
Okay.
The Onspring has 4.
All right.
Good Brains has 5.
Okay.
Purple Floyd has 5.
Okay.
Slow Mode has 4. Complicated Plan has 5. Louise Defense has 4.
Okay. So then what? I mean, do we even know what we've tried at this point?
Are you able to hit any like 4 keys? 4.
Yeah. There's 3 of them.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
What do you mean, son of a biscuit?
On Complicated Plan, hit down the first. So from.
Okay. So.
Why they're in the corner?
No, it's fine. It's just the game kind of putting shit like. There's too much at times.
So from left to right, put down the first 2 foot pads. if you
Okay.
can. And then you're gonna do the door, the percent sign, the door, the percent sign, and the weird L with the square.
Door, percent, square. Oh, wait, hold on. It's the like, kind of like the L with the little hang on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was making sure I said the right one. Door, percent. That one doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so then we can get rid of that one.
So we're gonna try Purple Floyd next. That has the keys, I believe, down.
All 3 of them?
The first 2.
Okay.
Same as the
Can you
last
find one that looks different to kind of get a better base of like
camera.
down versus up?
Not really. It has the three things with an arrow pointing at one, or an arrow pointing at 2 of them, or an arrow pointing at all 3 of them. It doesn't look whether it's up or down.
So I'd assume that the arrow would mean that it's pushing down.
That's
What I would guess, because when you come in, the game language is that they're all.
Yeah.
Okay. So then these are the first 2
First
down.
We're gonna do purple.
Well, wait, hold on. First 2 down, pushed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just wanted to double check. All right.
That one is a circle at the bottom with the 2 squigglies kind of off to the right.
Okay.
Second one is the circle with the 9 squigglies or so, or however many are there.
Okay.
You got the backwards 9. The circle with the 9 squigglies. And the pinky H.
It did it, you know.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We got there. We both need to be more attentive to what it is. The thing is I had pointed it out like way earlier and like just didn't. All right. We have 1 door to unlock.
And it's
We have
the
20 minutes. And it's the Morse code. Now we do have like 4 hints, so
Do we need to look up whether the dot or the dash is long or not?
yeah, we probably should.
Just
we probably
because
should.
I'm not
Probably
sure, and it
should.
doesn't say
I wonder
anything.
if I pause. Okay, I'll pause while I do that. Morse code, so we're looking at it's not spelled Morris. It's not literally Morris code, it's Morse code. So Morse code. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. I think dots are short, and
You were probably
oh shit, it's not. A half beat is the basic time of measurement in Morse code. That's not helpful.
And there's how many things that we need to figure out?
Yeah, I'm not sure. We need a 6-digit code or 5-digit code. There are different things that are in the room that have different codes, and we just need to figure out. Maybe we just figure out the numbers and just try to put them into a various orders. Because I'm assuming, to be better descriptively about it, going into the room, you have a record player on the left. You have, and this is from the doorway perspective, which isn't necessarily the most helpful for you if you're looking at a different picture or whatever. There's a record player that has a Morse code. There's a lamp. That's a freestanding floor lamp that has a Morse code. The radio has a Morse code. The telephone has a Morse code, and the wall light has a Morse code as well. When you were talking about the voice memos, and it was saying the stuff like in an order, I thought that's maybe what it was. But
It's possible, so maybe if I go to the voice recording.
now,
So number 1 would be maybe the wall light.
that's what I was thinking. Now our clock time is different. It's 6 p.m. So we might need to get those messages again.
I got 6 a.m., 3 p.m., and 11 p.m.
I have 6. I don't know exactly if the AM or PM works. It is a 12-hour clock though, but it's pointed 6 p.m. or 6 o'clock.
We'll say a.m. because that's all I have.
That sounds good to me.
The first thing is the wall light.
The wall lights. It was 4 dashes and 1 dot.
Four dashes and 1 dot
Yes.
is a 9.
Okay. So then. Okay. And so is it the same thing that you were talking about earlier? There's nothing different about it?
There's nothing, it's all the same.
Okay.
And then he listened to his usual radio program.
Okay, that one's another one. Dot, 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 dash.
This might be where we need to write it down, just because I'm gonna have to go back and forth.
Well, here, let me...
Or I can give you the numbers. I can tell you them and you can write them down somewhere. Or
What?
like I can do number 1 is a dot and then dash dash dash. Do that so that you can look through them and then.
Well, here, they can do... There's my docs. So we had the light on wall was 4 dashes and 1 dot. And then this one was dot, 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 dot. 4 dots and a dash. And then we know the phone. Okay. Okay, I think I have it. I do need to just make sure I remember what order I did those in. Something that one was, let's go, radio, phone, GERD, player, floor, freestanding lamp.
If you want real quick,
What's up?
whether it's paused or not, I can tell you what each one is and give you the numbers of them. So, and then I can go back to the recordings and I can play them to tell you which order they go in.
Okay.
Does that?
So I think this one was, first one was a 6.
Dash, dot, 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 dot.
4 dashes, 1 dot.
Oh, 4 dashes, 1 dot, that's a 9.
Okay. What about a dot, 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 dash?
That's a 4.
Okay. 4. Dot, dot, dash, dash, dash.
2.
2. I think this might work better. I also misspelled dash. Dot, dot, dot. 4 dots, 1 dash.
That's a 4.
Okay. Dash, dash, dot, dot, dot.
It's a 7.
7. I'm going to double check. So then we could have 9, 4, 2, 4, 7. 9, 4, 2, 4. Something is wrong, and I don't know what it is. That's okay. Okay, so you go ahead and read through. There is one I'm going to check. It's the record player.
Yeah, right?
So the record player and the...
You know, if you're confident in the items, you can always leave that one last and go for anything.
What do you mean?
Like, if you're confident in the other numbers, and they're in the right, well, like, you'd have to know that they're in the right order.
Yeah, I was just double checking. It seems weird that there would be 2 of them that are exactly the same. That's all. That's what I was checking. Was just making sure that I'd heard them correctly. I am ready to put them in order.
Okay, so you got the wall light, and then the
Okay.
radio,
Wall light radio.
and the main light. Oops, this is starting.
Okay. I'm pausing to save us time. I don't really need
Okay,
to.
you're fine. So wall light, radio,
Phone, right?
phone, and then he record.
Right.
And then the big light crackle.
So there are only 4 things that happen in the first message?
What?
Are there only 4 things that happen in the first message?
Yes, I guess.
Okay.
Should all of them be in the first one?
I don't know. I was wondering if it was similar to the one, like the piano one outside was it's 5 notes, so then we were able to eliminate a couple of them just based on the number of notes. You know what I mean? Are we missing something with a big light? Is there a 5th thing that we need to trip that would be that extra piece? I don't know what the big light is. I don't know what the other car is. Am I going crazy? I think I'm going crazy. There's like a shadow here, but I'm all stuck in Morse code, so I feel like it's something. But I don't know what it would be from.
I think we just need to take the numbers and start putting them in the thing, because I don't know if
That's what I've done. I don't know what you need me to do. Yeah, we can try and get a hand. So we're really struggling with this one. So this one's message again. I think it's gonna probably just tell you that it's a voice recorder thing. It looks like there's something on the floor that is doing a Morse code thing, but I can't tell if it's a graphical glitch or like trying to do something.
It says the clock in the car should help you.
6 p.m., 6 a.m., whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. So it's gotta be the 6 a.m. one, but
Which meant that the other one was the 3 one. Okay, so read it out.
Mr. Nagelmacher's was an early bird.
Early bird. Gets
First
the
he
warrant.
would turn the wall light on,
Okay.
then step out onto the train's small platform to enjoy the stillness of the morning. He listened to his usual radio program,
Okay.
and when the main light in the opposite car started to come on, he knew that it would be soon time to get to work. It wouldn't be long before the phone started ringing. He took advantage of the few minutes he had left to listen to his latest record. And that's it.
That second piece is what we're missing. It has to be.
The second piece, while light was on,
After the light,
then step out onto the train's
Then
small platform to enjoy the stillness of the morning.
yes.
And there's no platform you can walk on.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what they're referring to with that. Small platform to watch the stillness. What qualifies as a platform? You know what I mean? There's nothing else in here that's beeping or blinking. Except for this little shadow over here.
I wonder if can you do like the first number for the wall light?
It's a dash dash dot dot dot.
No, I mean like put that number in and then skip the second one and then put in the other four in order as I go. And then just try and like...
Well, I need a number though. There has to be a number.
For this second one? Correct. But I'm just saying if you get all the others ready and done, then you can scroll through one by one on that last one and see
Shit,
if
what was
that
the last
helps.
one? 4.
Just like one at a time until see if maybe something happens, if it opens.
No, it's a good guess. It's a good thought.
Budget almost in a way, but
But I don't. Do I need this red for whatever reason?
that might be like if you can click on it per se, like each time you do it.
Oh, that's what I'm trying. I don't know. I don't know. Game, what do you need from me? What the fuck is Morse code? God damn fucking stupid fuck.
If you put another coin in the does it give you a different message per se?
Rhythm. RHYTHM. Fuck the way that word is spelled.
Aren't there 5 different objects that keep coming up in the various audio files?
Yes, but how do you do that? It has to do with this stupid floor. What's a dot and a dash? What's Morse code? I hate this shit. Stop teaching me things.
Welcome to the first.
Literally all I need to know, internet, is what does that mean? What is it? I hate it. I just need it to tell me what's a dash and what's a dot. It looks like it would be the thing. Okay, do me a favor. Do this for me. What if I just flip everything? What if I have it backwards? What if I've had it backwards the whole time?
A short signal is a dot. A long signal is a dash.
Okay, so I'm right. God damn it. Short signal is a dot, a long signal is a dash.
So are you recording 5 things with dots and dashes, or only 4?
The only thing I can see, I feel like I'm going insane. Because there's a little glitch on the floor. Look at it. That shadow is in Morse code. I'm not crazy. I fucking see it. It's dash dash dot 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 dash dash dot dot dot. And that would be the second thing. If you go out to the platform, but it's weird because it only shows up in the one area.
And it doesn't even show you like up
Oh, well,
above the ceiling.
there it is. There's nothing coming in from the ceiling. There's nothing coming in from the shadow. I don't know. Like, is this what it means? Is this what it qualifies as the platform?
Dash dash and then 3 dots. That's a 7.
Okay, that's what I was. That would be the one, because it'd be the light, which was the 9, and then this one would be the 7, and then the other ones would be a 424 because he goes to the radio. Dot dash.
There's a 4.
Okay. Then he answers the phone. Which is dash, which is a 2. And then he plays the record. Which is dash, which is a 4. 9, 7, 4, 2, 4. Why is that not the answer?
What's the first one? We'll go to where the first one is.
4 dashes and a dot. That's a 9. What the fuck do you possibly want from me?
I mean, we can always do another hint, I guess.
This is the most annoyed I have been with a video game in so long. Because I feel like I have the answer, but it also feels like, because we have not done particularly well with this so far, it feels like there is something that I'm missing. And I have to look for a thing that I don't know what to fucking look for. And the hints are not super helpful. Hey, do you know that you can do this? Jesus Christ.
Hold on, let me get to it.
Telegraphy. T-E-L-E G-R-A-P-H-Y.
The order in which these objects are communicated, the radio, the telephone, the wall light, the record, and the main light is important.
Hold on. What?
It says the order in which these objects are communicated is important, and then it lists all of them, not necessarily in that order.
What is it?
The radio, the telephone, the wall light.
Son of a fucking bitch.
Oh, what's the main light?
The radio, the telephone.
The wall light. The record. And the main light.
I don't know what the main light is either.
How much time did I ask you?
We have like 10 minutes or so. 6.5.
That's okay. Can you go to the main room?
Okay. Game developers, I beg you, when you push start again, take it off the start menu, and when I hit circle to go back, take it off the pause menu. Is this what you were referring to, or are you talking about this one in here? Because we had this one.
Because that light, I don't think that's the main light, but it's flickering. And
It
then
is.
There's a wall light that's also flickering, isn't there?
This would qualify as a wall light to me, and I guess a main light, but that is a main light to me.
But it's
There's a
not.
fan and there's a fucking light.
And
So this one is dash dot. It's the same fucking pattern as what's out in the other area.
Did you say dot or what'd you say it was?
Dash. Oh, give me double check. I'm gonna turn it on. Dash, dash, dot, dot, dot. It's the same inside and out. It's a 7. Right? Okay, let's use another fucking coin. I don't know what... I do not understand what you could possibly need from me. We can't use any more hints for that.
Shit.
We're paying attention to the order. We have the order. It's the fucking... Is that not the light that they want? Do they want a 7 in the front? So a 7. What's the main light? So then, like 77424? No. 79? 424? 7 4 2 4 9? 7 2? What could you possibly need? This is... I'm so irritated. I feel like I have the answer. But it's not the answer. Because the game isn't telling me that it's the answer. What am I missing? What am I not understanding? I'm trying to learn the language of the game. I want to learn the language of the game. We got 2 trophies. Let's take account for what we've done here. We got oh, there's a cat we can pet. Good to know. Are you like just looking at the answer?
It might be.
Are you finding anything that's useful?
I think so. Do you want me to show you?
Sure.
There's 3 different numbers that could be it. That one looks kind of the closest to
Yeah, I think that would be the one. What was it?
94724.
9 4.
I don't
Okay.
understand why.
So let's work backwards. Let's understand the answer.
Okay.
We're not just trying to like cheat to get out of here.
That's
9
true.
7. What was it? 424.
97424, I think. Yeah.
How did we not get that?
Oh,
Did we not?
It was 94724.
9 4
94724.
2 4. So we flipped the radio and the lamp.
But that's silly because that's what it told us first.
It said the light on the
light.
wall,
Yeah.
and then did it not say the wall light until the one turned on and then the radio?
Yeah, the radio was like third.
I could have. I thought that's what I thought. Okay. All right. I guess we're understanding it, kind of. Pianist. We did it. Here's the important part. We got most of the way there. We just weren't understanding where it was going. With that being said, thank you for watching this episode of
Would you think
how
we'd get this?
to escape.
Do you think we'll get that when we jump in next?
I would assume so. I mean, I get hit forward a little
I
bit.
get the impression that you have no idea what you're doing here. Not that I mind so much, as I won't feel bad putting you through all this.
Yeah, we go back to menu, and you continue, and it pops up with this, like it starts us right there, and then it gives us this logo.
Should I worry about that or wait?
No, I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh yeah, because I guess I can just click in and it'll bring that back. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
I just want to make sure.
With all that being said, thank you so much for watching the first episode of How to Escape.
That was rough. It wasn't too bad at first.
It wasn't too bad.
That last bit was rough.
The last room was really rough. Once we started to figure it out, I think we put the pieces together a little bit. We can do it. We can beat the game. We're going to beat the game. We're going to play the next one. It's going to be great. We're going to have a good time doing it. We're not going to yell more or scream more.
I'm going to leave that page up, but out of sight, out of mind. I'm not going to look at it unless we literally can't, like that last piece, I think.
Yeah, I don't know what exactly it was. I should have done more just tinkering with the order there, just to kind of mess around with it to see where it was going. But we were close. We were on the right track, and I think, and it's kind of giving myself a little bit of an out. We looked, you saw the one that was like, hey, this is as close as we've gotten. These have the numbers that we have. And then we tried to take it and go like, okay, well, how did we get here and what were we missing? From what you were explaining to me, from what you were hearing, we thought we had the order correct, and I don't know why that order was incorrect. I don't know why it's backwards. But I should have also just kind of put in the numbers. We have 5 different numbers that we're working with. But there you go.
I do have to say, though, I think that the second one I'm going to like a lot more because it feels more explainative. I don't know how to...
Explanatory.
Yeah, like...
I do think that they're...
more helpful in, like, telling you, like, I don't know, kind of what to do. This one's just, like, you're in a room and...
Yeah.
Kind of good luck, but not really. And then it's like, hey, you can get a hint, but the hint's like, hey, you know you have this voice recorder. And I'm like, cool, yeah, I know that, but I need a little bit more than that. And then it just keeps... The hints are trash.
Hints are a little rough. Yeah,
garbage.
they're not great.
So,
They're not great.
Not
But
a
they
fan of that.
can't be that helpful. They have to be that generic
I
because
mean,
there
yeah.
is some level of, like, tinkering. Like, there's some level of, what's the word? I can't think of what it is. It is a word that is escaping me. My brain doesn't like that I'm doing this to it. Please, Sean, just put more Baja Blast in me. It's something. I think it starts with a P. Procedural in its generation. There it is. I think that has this. So, like, almost like where we were kind of like, is this going to be too specific or too semantic? And it kind of needs to be for that, like, type of a puzzle game. Because there is some level of procedural generation, the clues have to be that broad. Because how is the game necessarily going to exactly know what solution you have? I don't know. We did it. We got through the first one.
they could be like a little more helpful though.
Could be a little more helpful. I do agree.
Without being like.
I do agree. The clues feel like a puzzle in themselves.
They really
okay,
do.
well,
They really
all right.
do.
Anyway,
Okay.
thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe right over where the gameplay is. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time right where I'm sitting. You'll be able to check out that demo that we did for How to Escape Lost Submarine, which is what we are playing towards. We're going to probably try to get through a couple more levels in the next one, and then we'll try to finish it up in the third episode, which will put us right in time to start Lost Submarine, which is the sequel. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you again so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we will see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.